Hi, this is Mike Regan with TranzAct's 2-minute warning for the week of March 19th. Folks, I don't mean to date myself, but when I was growing up, I used to love watching college football on Saturday afternoons. And I loved it when Keith Jackson was calling the game, because when something big would happen, Keith would say, "Whoa, Nelly," and then go on and describe the play. Now, last week, I saw a couple of articles that had me saying, "Whoa, Nelly." These are big issues for shippers. So what we've done this week is we've sent you an executive briefing, and we outlined 2 court cases that you need to be aware of. In the first court case, a court out in Oregon awarded a plaintiff $5.2 million for an accident involving a truck and a car. Here's what they found. The broker that had hired the carrier was guilty of negligent hiring. So they awarded $5.2 million to the plaintiff. And then last week in the newspapers, they talked about a case involving a judgment for $27.2 million. And in that particular case, a truck hit a car on I-80, left the victim paralyzed, and they awarded $27.2 million. Now, if you want more information, take a look at this executive briefing. But after you read that briefing, there's 3 things we need to have you do. The first thing we need to have you do is to download the white paper that Active Scout Technology sent out that deals with supply chain risk. It talks about what's at stake for shippers in hiring and retaining carriers. The second thing we need to have you do is to consider our Shipper Shield program from Active Scout Technologies. It's a great program. Got a lot of information about the carriers, things like the CSA scores. We can give you access to your contracts, and we can even do a review of the carrier's insurance policies to make sure that you have the kind of coverage that you need. And the third thing you need to do is to make sure the risk management people in your corporation understand what's at stake when you hire carriers. Now, the reason I mention this is because I was at a conference a couple of weeks ago with some other CEOs and presidents, and we were dealing with the topic of enterprise risk management. This is a big, big issue. So when I talked about this particular situation involving carriers, a lot of these CEOs and presidents said, "Mike, we had no idea that this was even on our radar screen." Folks, they're depending on you to make sure it gets on the radar screen so that we can go into these activities with our eyes wide open. Now, with each 2-minute warning, we want to remind you, we're on your team and we're here to help. So if you'd like the white paper, if you'd like more information about Shipper Shield, or you'd like some ideas about how you can talk to your risk management people about this topic, give us a call here today. Thanks for your time.